I'm a hospice nurse and chaplain, and I see a lot of death. And the garden gives me life. My pastor, he and I started counseling, and I had a dream one night, and I went to him and I said, God wants me to build a garden. And I thought it was really comical because I'm a New Yorker. I don't have any idea of that. So he hooked me up with Denver Urban Gardens, and it's history. There are a lot of hungry people. You just don't know who's hungry in your neighborhood until you start knocking on doors and asking. And that's just what I did. I just grow and give it away.
Gardening feeds my soul. I don't know if there's really any one word that can encompass the real feeling of that. My interest in gardening started when I was a kid. So, like most kids, grew up in apartments and whatnot. My family was finally able to rent a home, and we started gardening. And so one of the earliest memories I have of gardening, which really resonates with me, is this beautiful silhouette of my mother with corn, my mom, the sun. Growing up, lived in poverty, still do, due to spina bifida, living on disability, all those things. The Grow a Garden program allows folks like myself and others who are living with fixed or low incomes an opportunity to get access to seeds and seedlings at a reduced price, and that also allows for growing food.
Doug has been around for 35 years. We started in 1985 with 3 gardens in the Highlands area, and now after that many years we have over 180. It's easy to look at Denver Urban Gardens and think, oh, it's just about gardening, that's all they do. But we have a variety of other programs. Part of our mission really is about cultivating gardeners. We want to make sure that people, when they get into a garden, are comfortable knowing how to grow their food. So coming into a garden, whether you're 4 or 40, you can learn skills that will change the rest of your life.
I mean, I think we view our gardens as a community resource. Just like, the playground over there is a community resource, this trail here is a community resource. I mean, we have the largest network of community gardens in the nation, but at the same time, we have tons of wraparound programs and services to support people to grow food.
Community gardeners are incredibly generous people. If you've ever gardened before, you know that, in the middle of July, August, there's just an abundance of food.
If you're a new gardener, I don't think you really know all that a small plot can really give you throughout the summer. People are always blown away by what one seed can produce. They want to share that excitement with the people around them.
I had to learn what to grow, what not to grow, to be able to donate to other people. I'd be in the garden and people will just walk by and they'll say, oh, you have this or you have that? And I'll go, yeah, would you like some? And I just hand it to them. It's a give and take situation, and it works out well. What they sell in the store as organic is expensive, and there are a lot of people out there that can't afford to spend that type of money. You have to decide if you're going to buy your medicine or if you're going to pay your rent. And with this, they know they can come and get fresh produce. They can get, spinach, kale, collards.
When we go to the grocery store, we don't necessarily know what herbicides, pesticides, chemicals, nutrients were or were not used. When you grow that healthy food, you're connected to it. And that health is connected in all ways. Getting out in the garden is one of those things that you get to go out being in nature, but also there's this wonder and mystery to growing food. It is a living art form. And to me, all art tells stories.
Collectively, throughout our network of 180 plus gardens, we grow on average about 600,000 pounds of food a year, and 10%, so about 60,000 pounds of that is donated to either local food pantries or kind of more on a neighbor to neighbor level. I think when people think of Food Access, they might not think of us as the first organization that's there, because we're not like a hunger relief organization. We're not giving out meals like from our door every day. We're teaching people how to grow food for themselves, and hopefully there's some, empowerment and community ownership in that model that takes shape. We can share food from these plots for a day, but at the same time, the resources and the education and the support that we provide is much longer term than that.
It's an amazing feeling. It's a magical feeling. It's feeding the soul. It's feeding the body, but it's feeding the soul, because there's this great magic, I think, in being able to see something grow from an itty-bitty seed in the darks and depths of soil to this beautiful, amazing tomato plant.
It also teaches people the importance of nurturing something, nurturing a plant, caring for a space.
The garden to me is life. It's not only life for me in doing the work, but it's life because I can give to others after it does bloom. And that's what it's about. And Denver Urban Gardens has taught me that. They've been a family that I have, that I know I can call and depend on. And that's what it's about, yeah.